Hi, I'm Matthew Ingleby, and I'll be teaching on Victorian Fictions, which is a 2-semester module that we run that as an associate student you can study as a 1 semester. The Victorian period is a really exciting time to study. It's a time characterised by extraordinary cultural, political, historical change, and we're really interested in tracking that through the module. But it's also a really important time for development within fiction. Some of the greatest, most interesting, most innovative writers in the English language wrote during this period, and you get to study them over this survey course. So in the first semester, you'd get to study Dickens, you'd get to study Thackeray, you'd get to study Lewis Carroll, I think, and there are Emily Bronte. These are all kind of like really well-known writers, but there are also less well-known writers such as Dinah Malloch-Craik. So if you're interested in looking slightly off the beaten track, Victorian Fictions is really good for that. In the second semester, you get to study over a couple of weeks one of the great novels of all time, Middlemarch by George Eliot, but also if you have a penchant for vampires, fangs, we have Dracula, lots of other popular texts, and also some less well-known texts by some writers such as Margaret Oliphant, Vernon Lee, lots of really interesting women writers from the latter part of the 19th century, when women are starting to take a very important, prominent part within literary discourse. The assessment structure is quite straightforward. If you were doing it over the course of 2 semesters, you do a commentary, a short commentary piece, followed by an essay which is a bit longer, and then another essay that's a bit longer. But if you're doing it in 1 semester, you just have the 2 assignments, one of which is a commentary and one of which is a longer essay. There's lots and lots of different kinds of questions which allow you to connect the different texts in different ways, so you don't all have to write about the same thing. It's really a course which tries to inspire you to understand the Victorian period as one which is diverse and has many different areas of interest in.